Hello everybody, this is SquirrelsRock85 and Joy coming at you with Unturned. This is literally like my 15th time recording this because every time I turn around something happens. Whether it's somebody busting in on the door at me, hollering my name, the phone ringing, or what have ya. So let's go ahead, and 16th is the charm. I am crossing my fingers on this. Anyway, you don't want to hear about all that. Let's go ahead and start with Unturned. I've been trying to get through this to try and show you guys everything there is about trying to fortify a base and military zombies and whatever. Here you can see everything I've picked up so far in my umpteen times. A ladder, because it takes so much wood to build a ladder, it's easier just to pick them up if you can find them. Binoculars, these are so cool. I want to show them off. You can zoom in and see things and figure out where zombies are and what they're doing, who shot who and the what, where and why. I'm actually going to drop my binoculars because I don't need these ones. I need the space. As you can see, I have animal pelts. You run over an animal, you either get food or you get pelts or you get both. Seeds you get from rotten food. I'll show you how to craft that. And then you pick up everything you need. I'm getting hungry and I'm getting thirsty, so I'm going to drink a little bit of water that I have, and eventually we need to, I don't need adrenaline, eventually we're going to need to find a way to get food. Here's a moldy potato. Alright, take your moldy item, you go to crafting, you see it only gives you one potato seed. If it were a fresh potato now, it would give you multiples. Don't need rope. I'm not building anything that needs rope. But school bags are good. Oh my god, a generator. I need that bad. Generators are always great to have, but you need to make sure you figure out where you want to put it down before you put it down, because once you put it down, there's no moving it. No, you can't fly in the airplane. This, as you can see on my map, way at the top right corner, the big red X, it's an air base. It's an airport. It's got a lot of good things in it. A lot of things that I kind of needed. Before I logged off, because I realized that my voice wasn't recording, I found a spare katana, but I didn't pick it up, and then I lost it. Sledgehammer, but I'm not picking it up because I don't really need it. Okay, sandbag. I'm gonna pick up the sandbag because I'm gonna show you how to fortify. So I'm going to drop this cabbage seed because I don't really need it. I have plenty of cabbages at home, fresh cabbages, where if I bust them open I will get 2 seeds out of them instead of 1. And we'll be happy campers. Alright, so here's a military grade zombie. Remember I was telling you in the first episode that they are much stronger. That is because they wear military grade armor, whether it be green forest armor or the tan desert armor. Cloth, purification tablets, don't need those. Don't need the bandages, they have no space anyway. Alrighty then. Beat their faces in. Thankfully some items stack up, so even though I have no more space because I already picked up sandbags, I can pick up another sandbag and stack it on the one that I already have. I'm not picking up the purification tablets because, again, like I stated in the first episode, I don't really purify moldy food. You can. All you do is you go into crafting and you put them together. Crafting, you'd put the moldy food, and then you would put the purification tablet, and then you would purify it. I tried to make this as real as I could by allowing myself to get degraded and die of food, of hunger and starvation and whatnot. But unfortunately, with the multiple times that I had to keep recording, it didn't quite work out the way I planned it out. But I am going to take us back to the base. Wait, what is that? Oh, I can't drive up there. That was probably a little piggy. Anyway, I will take you back to the base and I'll show you why I picked the spot that I did. When you're trying to fortify and get yourself a base, you want to find somewhere where there's no zombie spawn points. What I mean by no zombie spawn points is this. Zombies spawn in the same exact spot all the time. So if you're walking around and you note that there's a zombie in this one spot all the time, then that's probably not where you want to create your home base. You probably just want to keep on going and find somewhere else. So, for me, I kept going and I like to go up high. Going up high, you can see the area around you, and you can keep looking around, and you can find what's going on around you. Low points you can't really pay a lot of attention to because there's just no real way to keep an eye on low points, because sometimes if you're playing with people, the people are hostile, because there are ways to get onto servers, as I said before, and with those servers come hostilities and murdering one another. And if you have a vantage point to see where people are coming from, there's less of a chance of you getting hurt. That's also to say that, say you were driving and you had a horde of zombies behind you and you didn't know. Well, then you're up at the top and you have the vantage point to see, here comes the horde of zombies that was following behind you, and you can run back down and pick them off one by one. Because if you let them make it up to your base, they're going to tear your base apart. That's part of why fortification is so necessary, because if you fortify the outside, they can destroy your walls on the outside of your base before they actually make it on the inside and start eating away at your vegetables and your fruits and your life's efforts. Because the zombies are just not very nice. They are relentless, and they will tear you and your home apart. As you can see, there are lots of vehicles scattered about. Yes, I did that. Before I made my vantage point, my humble abode, I would just get into a vehicle and drive. I would drive until my gas ran out. Oh my goodness, I cannot find, because this is not the right direction. this. Oh no, my car! Great. My car is going to burn up and blow up before I ever find out where I live again. You can drive a car while it's burning, or, well, smoking, not burning. It won't blow up unless you hit multiple zombies, which I'm trying to avoid. I will just have to find another vehicle at a later time. Right now it's about finding my way back. Anyway. When your vehicle starts to get like this, I believe you can fix it. I've never had to try and fix my vehicle. I've never needed to. I've usually taken pretty good care of it. But I got careless because of my frustration with having to record multiple times. So I plowed through too many zombies. And that's what happens when you're careless. Don't be careless. Don't zombie and drive. Oh my goodness gracious. Go away. Let me drive in peace. Okay. I think I'm almost there. I think that's a farm. Alright, let's keep going. Here we go. Now, another thing I noted when I was on the last time, for some reason my vehicle is no longer on the mountain. So this is what I mean, they'll follow you. So if I had just ran up there, he would have followed me. But anyway, that vehicle somehow managed to make it down here. And if you remember in my first episode, if you go back, that vehicle was lodged right up here where it should be. Because I got it stuck on the rocks, and it had been stuck there for months. So I have no idea how it got down. Anyway, here's my humble abode. Another thing that I did during one of my messed up recordings was I had two sandbags that I placed. So, as you can see from my vantage point, I'm trying to go around in a circle around my bare necessities. Now, I'm going to keep going way out here because I might need the space at some point. And I don't want to get too close. So, we'll keep the space open. Now, as you can see here, it says harvest. Because on one of my botched videos, I planted stuff. I picked up tomatoes and carrots. Now, first I'm going to plant it. I'm going to show you how to plant since I didn't get to show you how to plant the last time. You pick up the seed, you clip it, and you poke it into the ground. That was a little backwards because I just showed you how to harvest. Now, when you craft a fresh one, you get 2 seeds. If that had been moldy, I would have had 1 seed. And then, let me eat this. So I have room, because my person's starving. going to equip these. And we're going to plant more. And that is how you get food. And then, as far as water goes, one reason why I picked this vantage point is I have a town right there. It's within walking distance. Sure, it's full of zombies, but they're far enough away that they won't come up and touch me. But I can go down there and get things whenever I want. I can also come down here and get water and fill myself up. Because remember, you can drink ocean water in this game. Alright. I always fill it up before I walk away. So I always make sure I have a full canteen. Now if you look while I'm sprinting, my adrenaline is going down. That's what the adrenaline shots are for. It's for when you're trying to run from something or for something and you run out of adrenaline. Alright, you can also pick berries. There aren't any here. But the berries make you trip. They make you high off your ass. And you trip some serious balls. I don't see any berries, so I might have to show you that on another episode. But the vantage point is chosen because there's the town there, but over there is a farm, and over there is another farm. That's the farm that has all the gas and other water that I can go to. And then here, is my little sanctuary. I can climb up here to my vantage point and see anything and everything everywhere. I mean, it really is that simple. As you can see, I have multiple generators for my multiple lamps. I use the lamps to keep an eye out for things. Because again, you never know. What if the game gets updated or the game glitches and a zombie gets spawned somewhere up here? It has yet to happen, but what if it does? Well, the lights serve the purpose of showing it to me. And then it would never be missed. It would be seen. You can cut down the trees. I have actually a saw for that. Why can I not open that? It won't let me open that one. I've never had that happen before. See, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody must have been on my server at some point and built it. Alright. I'm going to equip my chainsaw. You can use this chainsaw to kill zombies. But it also serves the purpose of taking down trees and creating logs and sticks. And then you would use those to create other things. And it takes lots and lots and lots of materials to build things. And I mean lots. It's just insane how many materials it takes just to build something simple. Let's see. I'm going to put my animal pelts in here because, as you can see, I already have pre-existing pelts. And things stack. I try to keep things in order. Here's another canteen that I have, and a car jack, and my food, and I don't know if these stack, do they? No. But here's an axe and a pick. I need more space though, because I don't have nearly enough space for everything I want to save, because I am a hoarder, admittedly. But you can never not have enough items in this game, because as you can see, these are all materials for building, and you need lots of materials for building. I can't figure out, see, that annoys me because there's stuff in that box, and I believe that box has all of my my morphine and stuff like that, because it's not in any of the other boxes, so it's got to be there. That box would have my morphine and my, and basically all my health stuff, and that's annoying that it's broken. I don't know what to do about that. On this map, there are lots of towns and lots of things you can do. Like, we were just at the Belfast airport. There are numerous islands that you can go to, campgrounds, beaches. The O'Leary military base and Berrywood are the hardest spots, as far as I'm concerned. They are not, if you're just starting off with the game, you would kind of want to stick with the Wiltshire Farm, the Fernwood Farm, Charlottetown, and Kensington Campground, in that area, and then kind of spread out. Because the further out you go, the harder it gets. This is an easy game, but it's also hard, because you've got to figure out what needs to happen. Excuse me. I mean, and then right now I've got to figure out what's wrong with my car and if I can fix it. And I don't think I can. So I either need to find another car or walk. But that's all I have for this episode today. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. If you don't want to do either of that, you don't have to. Excuse me. If you want to share my channel, you can do that. That would be wonderful. If you don't want to, you don't have to do any of that. But regardless of what you do, please just remember to have a wonderful day. Be yourself. Keep going, and I hope to see you in the comment section and to see you in the next video. Goodbye. Take care.